Oh shit, the Jew's back. Nice
to see you again.
And we're not live on YouTube, so we can say what the fuck we want to say now.
So,
I didn't know that we weren't live, so we're like pre-recording. What's up?
Yeah, so if the Hannibal directive was actually being practiced by the IDF, then how come every single Israeli hostage in Gaza hasn't been found dead or alive?
Why have they been found dead or alive?
No, why haven't they been? If the Hannibal directive was in practice by the IDF,
yes,
then how come every single Israeli hostage right now in Gaza hasn't been found dead or alive? Because if the Hannibal directive says we will do it by any means possible to free a captive IDF soldier or Israeli citizen,
yes,
then how come every single Hamas captive hasn't been rescued regardless if they're dead or alive?
Okay, so before I answer this, I'm glad that you did your research and figured out that the IDF kills their own, right, to prevent them being taken so they don't have to deal with hostages. So here's the thing, bro.
That's not even what the Hannibal directive
That's what it is.
said. No, it's not.
Did you even read it?
It basically says that the Hannibal directive says it would not purposely kill their own, but it says it will go by any means possible.
Which means killing their own.
Which means putting the captive, which could put the captive at risk. But what I'm saying is they haven't, because when I say they haven't, because we have not found every single hostage. We know where every single hostage.
Because here's the thing,
every single hostage is.
It's because obviously Hamas was successful and successfully kidnapped some of them. That's why.
Oh, so they did October 7th. So Hamas did October 7th, not the IDF, because that's what you told me 30 minutes ago. That's what you told me 30 minutes ago. Dude, come here. Here. I have something to show you. Come here.
So here's the thing. I'm not going to go over there. So let me just go ahead and address this, because I can't believe that you're this dense. Yeah, we're going to go ahead. Yeah. So let me just go ahead and address this real quick. All right. Let me just go ahead. Let's go ahead and address this. So, okay, let me go ahead and address this, because this guy clearly doesn't know what he's talking about. So here's the reality, dude. On October 7th, 1,200 people were killed, right? Now, okay, we're going to go into that. So we know that roughly 400 of those people that were killed were IDF, which is enemy combatants, fair game, unfortunately. The loss of life sucks, but that's war, right? So 400 were killed. That leaves us with about 800 total. We know for a fact that at least 200 Israelis were killed by the IDF thanks to the Hannibal directive, because they did not want them to be captured, right? And then that leaves us about 600. So at absolute most, Hamas killed 600 people that day. That's obviously a travesty, and it sucks.
It was zero about half an hour ago. Now it's 600.
That's obviously horrible. And then another 200 were kidnapped. But the point I'm trying to make is, during the course of the IDF trying to stop the attacks, because remember, they didn't know what the hell was going on. They were shooting tanks into kibbutzes. They were shooting they were using Hellfire missiles shooting at people because they weren't able to identify who the hell was who. A lot of people ended up getting killed by the IDF. Now, when Hamas went in there, their goal is to take hostages. Why?
Oh, so the IDF didn't. So let's say, even like theoretically, if your argument was true, like, which is not, by the way, just let's get that straight. If that argument
is true, that's what happened on October 7th.
The IDF did not kill their own civilians on purpose, which you were saying 30 minutes ago. So now you're already caving. See here,
bro, what the fuck are you? Look. Dude, when they run the Hannibal directive, you gotta understand, they're just shooting at every single car that's making it back to fucking Gaza, because they can't afford to have more hostages. So they're shooting at everything, and they don't care who it is, because they're looking at it like whether it's a hostage or a Hamas fighter.
It was pretty obvious whether it was a terrorist or a hostage. It was pretty obvious. Here.
Dude, they were killing everybody.
I want you to show me where the Israeli perpetrator is in this video.
They were killing everybody because they didn't want to have to deal with hostage negotiations, because whenever they have to deal with hostage negotiations, look up a guy named Galit Shalit. Look up a guy named Galit Shalit. He was an IDF soldier. He was an IDF soldier that was captured, and they had to return 1,000 Palestinians to get him back. They don't want to have to do that. And then, like I said before,
because we care about our own civilians. Yes, we'll go through hell and high water to get him back.
What?
Because we care about our own civilians. Yes, we will pay whatever the price is.
No, it's actually the opposite. That's why they fucking kill their guys now, so they never have to be put in that diplomatic position again.
I want you to show me where the Israeli perpetrator is. Come here in this video.
No, I'm not going anywhere. Like I told you what it is. Because, dude, you didn't understand any of this shit.
I think I should be
you didn't even know what the Hannibal directive was an hour ago, dude.
You should be asking me
You didn't even know what the fuck it was an hour ago.
You don't know what the fuck is going on.
Like, dude, what's your question? What else do you got? Because you got proven wrong with the Hannibal directive on October 7th.
I told you a question. I want you to show me the Israeli perpetrator in this video.
Here's the facts. Now that we went over the numbers,
well, you change your facts. Your facts change every 30 minutes or so.
At most, Hamas killed 600 Israelis on that day, and that is fucking horrible. I just explained to you how it can't be 1,200, retard. I literally just told you how it can't be 1,200.
Minutes ago.
I explained it to you how they can't be 1,200. So anyway, going back to what I was saying, 600 got killed by Hamas at the absolute most. That's still horrible. However, Israel went back and killed what? 60,000. And that's just what we know of the people that were killed by Israel directly. That doesn't count for the people that starved. That doesn't count for the people under the rubble. We're getting closer to 300 to 400,000. So let me get this straight. Israel gets 600 of their people killed, and then they go ahead and kill 100,000 plus. Does that sound fair to you?
Well, does the Allies, what the Allies did in World War II, does that sound fair? Does blowing Dresden to smithereens sound fair to you?
It's 2025. We have way more military capabilities than we do before.
Yeah, we've been
also,
using that.
Intelligence agencies play a way bigger role in wars now.
Sending texts to get citizens out of harm's way and using them as human shields.
Oh, really? That's your argument? Is going to be human shields?
Well, that's what Hamas does. Yes.
Okay.
The Hamas is they're responsible for their own citizens. Yes.
If they're underground, right? They have all these tunnels. Why would you bomb above ground and kill innocent people then?
Because you have to get above ground to get below.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's how the Earth works.
Are you aware of the fact that like Israel ran a 10-year-long operation where they were able to detonate a bunch of phones and pagers and kill people directly? And then when they went ahead in Operation Rising Lion and they went and killed a bunch of Iranian military officials as well as scientists, they used like direct missiles to kill them and their apartments. So Israel has the capability of running intelligence operations alongside their military to do direct strikes. But when it comes to Gaza, they don't give a fuck. They're bombing the hell out of them and killing everybody.
Because you can conduct a direct strike
83%
on several
of the people
military
killed in
officials,
Gaza are
when
civilians.
When you have thousands of terrorists hiding beneath a hospital for God's sakes, then
why is there no proof of it being a Hamas base? They said that it was a Hamas base. They didn't show any proof.
It's beneath Hamas's headquarters is beneath the Al-Aqsa hospital in Gaza.
So you bombed it above and killed a bunch of innocent people. Look, the reality, dude, and this is tough for you to defend. I know it is.
That's a direct violation of the Geneva Convention.
You guys have killed like
100x beneath the hospital.
You guys have killed like 100x, damn near, of innocent people compared to the people that were killed on October 7th. Like, it's not symmetrical whatsoever. And you're just bombing and killing a bunch of people. This is why it's a genocide going on. And this is why nobody likes Israel.
But nobody likes you, clearly. So, I mean, it's like...
Dude, you're Jewish.
I think you should, I should be,
dude,
you
you're
should be
Jewish.
asking me the questions. You should be
dude, you're fucking Jewish and nobody cares. Like, honestly.
And what are you?
Like,
and what are you?
I'm an American patriot.
Yeah,
I'm
so
America first, America only. Fuck Israel.
You know,
and honestly, a lot of you Jews create a lot of fucking problems. We're going to be honest here. You guys come in and you push your fucking porn. You guys come in and lie about the fucking Holocaust. You guys always will have this victim narrative. You guys want to go ahead and push feminism and LGBTQ and all that other bullshit. Matter of fact, if we're going to talk about trannies, who pushed it? Magnus Hirschfeld. He was a fucking weird gay guy, and the Nazis burned the books. Why? Because they were pushing a bunch of degeneracy. And then we went ahead and we got all this transgender bullshit going on. And what ends up happening with the transgender shit? Kill innocent kids. We got two Christian kids that got killed the other day because of a Jewish construct of transgenderism and homosexuality that Jews push.
Leftist construct.
Yeah, and who are the biggest leftists?
Not the Jews anymore.
Oh, what was Karl Marx? What was Karl Marx?
I mean, he's a Jew, but he's a communist.
Yeah, exactly. He's a fucking Jew. So let's be honest, we're going to have that conversation. Israel's created a lot of problems for us, and I don't want to fucking support it anymore. And we got a genocidal fucking crazy warpath people that don't give a fuck about anybody else. You guys kill innocent people all the time. You guys start a bunch of wars. We don't want to be involved anymore. Deal with your own fucking problems. Let your neighbors invade you and destroy you guys because you guys don't want to fucking exercise diplomacy. It's not our problem, dude. Honestly.
No more aid to Israel. You don't want to come see my receipts? That's all I got to say, that you're a coward.
You don't have any fucking receipts, dude. You didn't even know what the Hannibal directive was. You guys do false flags?
I just told you what it was, and then you changed your number saying it was changed your number saying that it was zero. Saying it was zero civilians.
All right, Jew. Let's move to the next person.
You're a coward.
Nobody cares, you. Get out of here. No one gives a fuck. Fuck Israel. Jews create a lot of problems.